So tonight we have football and baseball on tap. We're going to start off with a half case of 2017 Tristar autographed mini football helmets. That's the back half of a case that we started, a couple days ago, recently anyway. Then that will be followed by the back half of a case of 2017 certified football. And I believe next after that is our Onyx Platinum Elite Baseball, and then a full case of Topps Clearly Authentic Baseball, which that's our last of Clearly Authentic. So that always kind of makes me sad when it's when we get to the end of one that I like a lot, which I do like that one a lot. So first up, let's take a look at our mini helmet spreadsheet, and I did the same thing tonight. Hang on one second, I've got to fix one little thing in here that I messed up, so I'm going to fix it real quick. And while I'm thinking about it, shipping, guys, shipping this week is a little bit dicey, okay? And that is primarily because my grandmother, my 98, almost 99-year-old grandmother, has had to go into the hospital, and she's not doing very well. And she's in the hospital, not here in my same town, but about, 45 minutes or an hour away. So I was down there a good part of today. I will be down there for the next few days as well. They're not really expecting her to do very well, so shipping's kind of up in the air as a result. So I will get it out to you as soon as I can, with my apologies for any delays. So first up is 5 boxes of 2017 Tristar Touchdown Treasures. That's a mouthful. Autographed mini football helmets, and I made a typo still yet. I am not on my game tonight, am I? Let's try this again. First I leave out part of the words and then I make a typo. And this is a half case break. This is break number 14 of 2017 Tristar autographed mini helmets. Of course, the blue box series just came out last week, but we go sequentially. So as long as we're doing 2017 Tristars, we just keep the numbers trending upwards. So if you ever need to refer back to a break for any reason, you know which one is which. So that is the deal with that. And of course, this spreadsheet's going to go up before the start of each and every break, so you will get a chance to see your name in lights for whatever break you have if you are not in this one. Katie, I thought I sent a reply to you on eBay with that, but it's all in the special circumstances area. Every single listing at the bottom has an area of special circumstances that outlines everything and how everything works, how something would be distributed, how, virtually any scenario that you can think of just about is in that section of the listing. So I would have to pull it up to tell you what the exact wording is, but there is a section in there that would deal with your question. And that's the case, of course, for any possible scenario that might come up. So anybody who hasn't ever looked through that, I would encourage you to do so, because it deals with all kinds of interesting things like multi-team and multiplayer cards. And why can't I get that cut? And promo packs and promotional cards and collegiate uniforms, all-star uniforms, really, truly, redemptions. About anything you can think of is covered somewhere in that section. It is pretty comprehensive. Yeah, there is something in there with it because it even specifically says, I remember typing it, it even specifically says Touchdown Treasures. So it's in there. You just need to look through there and you'll be able to find it. Again, I don't know exactly what the specific wording is. And of course, obviously, right now we're in the midst of this. So we don't have a situation at the moment that we have to deal with quite yet. This is John Cappelletti. And okay, so you guys see on the card here the same thing that I'm seeing. And he was a draft pick in 1974. So we will end up going to, yeah, we are going to end up having to go to those rules anyway to try and answer this question, which we'll do at the end of the break. There's part of your authenticity, that little thing at the top there. When they're Tristar authenticated, apparently they're now including those little extra little cards, which they have not done in the past, but they are doing now. So we're going to set this Cappelletti aside, and we will have to deal with that a little bit later. There's another little Tristar second card. This one for the Bills is Mr. Thurman Thomas. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Nice hit for the Bills. And that brings us to, oh, man, jealousy, jealousy. You know who that is? If I can get, now see, this one doesn't have the extra little Tristar authentic thing in it, so this must have been authenticated by a different service. But anyway, it is Jack Ham for my Pittsburgh Steelers. And you guys know we pulled a Jack Ham autographed jersey out of Leaf Jerseys last week. Yeah, so it's been a Jack Ham kind of week for my Steelers. Next out, Elvin Bethea. And of course, you guys recognize that is the Houston Oilers. And of course, again, this is down in that little special circumstances area. But the Houston Oilers goes to the Tennessee Titans. That's because that franchise is currently the Tennessee Titans. They moved from Houston to Tennessee. They became the Tennessee Oilers and then the current Tennessee Titans. Last out, a little James Lofton love for the Packers. So the Green Bay Packers with a nice little Hall of Fame hit there for the James Lofton. And so some of these, all of them have these little cards with them, and two of them, which I guess were authenticated specifically by Tristar, also have these extra cards with them. But the one we need to deal with right now is Mr. John Cappelletti here. And you guys are going to have to bear with me for a minute because I'm going to try to see if I can finagle this so I can bring our screen up, and we're going to take a look at exactly what applies to that. So, of course, this he's a retired player in the year the product comes out. This, of course, being a 2017 product, and clearly he is retired this year, so that is the rule that's going to apply. But what I need to do is pull up the rules here so that we can take a look at it. And you just got to bear with me for a second so I can get down to the bottom of one of these and then try to get it up on the screen so we can all look at it together. And I'm getting there. It's just going to take me a minute. All right, now I just have to figure out how to get it on the screen, I think. What happens if I do this? Will that do it? Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. So, of course, the helmet didn't have a collegiate logo on it. It does not name a pro team on it anywhere in the materials or on the helmet itself. So, of course, he was retired, or he is retired at the time the product was released, which is 2017. And it's not a redemption. It's not going to be the miscellaneous, so there is no team name printed on the front and back of the card or elsewhere in the item. There is no team name. There's no jersey. There's no photograph. So what we're going to do then, it'll be awarded to the team he played for the longest. So that is what we need to then pull up. Is I'm going to have to go to NFL.com and we're going to have to figure out where John Cappelletti played the longest. So bear with me while I do that. That is one reason why I often put these mini helmets at the last of a break, and tonight I just goofed up and put them at the beginning. Because it seems like, not so much with Leaf, But with Tristar, it seems like all the time we pull out these weird sort of things that come out like this, where you spend 10 minutes trying to figure out where something is supposed to go. So that's what we're figuring out right now. And if you're saying anything in chat, can't see it right at this moment since I'm on NFL.com trying to find this guy. All right, so John Cappelletti played for 9 years, and he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Rams, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Chargers. So that means, obviously, he played for the Rams longer than the Chargers. So that means that helmet is going to the Rams. So this little John Cappelletti here, guys, is headed to the Rams. And your little Tristar thing is actually inside the box, inside the plastic here. And then just make sure you look for this in the box when you get it. Thurman Thomas for the Bills. Both of these are outside of the box, so look for both of those when you get yours. James Lofton for the Packers came just with that one, as did Elvin Bethea, which again, the Oilers goes to the Tennessee Titans. And then finally, the really nice Jack Ham for the Steelers. And you know that one's going to be my favorite because, yeah, I'm a Steelers fan. Give me 1 second to get all of these back in their boxes. And then we're going to take a look at the spreadsheet for Certified and bust into some of that. And then after we do Certified, for those of you who jumped in late, after we do Certified, then we'll do our baseball breaks. I generally break in the order that things ended on eBay. So that's the situation. And let me just get us back to, crud, I just opened the wrong thing. That's all right. I think I can still get us where we need to go, even though I hit the wrong button. So next up, 6 boxes of 2017 Panini Certified Football. This is a half case break, and it is the 4th time that we have broken 2017 Certified. And it is the last of it that I have on hand. I don't really expect to order any more of this. That's mainly because, yeah, Absolute Football came today. I've got a nice sealed case of it sitting over there with some more coming tomorrow. And we're going to start busting into that on Thursday with the Absolute Football. So that'll probably wrap up our Certified for a while. And again, this is the back half of a case that we started, I guess it was last week, maybe towards the end of last week. And at the time, we took all of the boxes out, you know, when I first opened the case, and we numbered them all and let random decide which ones we opened in the first half. And the boxes that are left are the ones that we are opening tonight. And we are going to find 4 autograph or memorabilia cards in each of these boxes. Now, Panini says on average, and honestly, it says that because sometimes they screw up and don't give you exactly what you're expecting to get, and sometimes they replace what we're going to get with those stupid Panini rewards points, which we hope isn't going to happen tonight, but you never know. I just took the autofocus off of that so that we don't have to worry about all that pesky zooming in and out. And again, shipping for those of you who came in late. Well, there's 2 things to know. The first thing to know is anything that had free shipping, totally free shipping, which were the mini helmets and I think the Platinum Elite Baseball. Anything that has totally free shipping goes out about once every 6 or 7 days. That is to keep things a little more cost effective, because I often have, you know, same people bidding throughout the week on things, or not always the same people, but you know what I mean. And obviously I want to be able to offer things with free shipping and even offer more things than I do now, but I have to kind of keep that expense line in check. So that's why that stuff now goes out once every 6 to 7 days. The stuff that is paid shipping, like certified and like clearly authentic baseball, which will be coming up in a little bit. Normally I would give you a date and it would ship pretty much on that date, but right now, just because I've got the situation with my grandmother in the hospital, I cannot guarantee you when this will go out, and I will get it to you as soon as I can. My hope would be that it would be by Saturday, but it really just depends on what happens with her. That's as blunt as I can be about that. So we're going to find a bunch of numbered inserts in here. This is the first of many. This one is Heath Miller, and it is to 999 for the Steelers. Also going to find a bunch of those blank decoy type cards in here. Another Steeler, Franco Harris to 99. Little Steve Young insert. A bunch of base. Ray Lewis to 499. We're going to find a bunch of certified shutdowns inserts as well. Most of those are not numbered. If we run across one that is, I'll flag it for you. Corey Davis for the Titans is our first hit with the unnumbered jersey hit. We're going to find a bunch of these gold team inserts. They are also not numbered. At least I haven't found any yet that are. LaShawn McCoy to 299 and in his Buffalo Bills uniform. So happy that our football season's about to start back. That is to 199 for the Chiefs. Just seems like it's been forever since we had football, doesn't it? That is to $9.99 for the Chiefs. That's the same player we had just a second ago. Next hit is, again, for the Chiefs. This one is Kareem Hunt. Material to $299. And Malik Hooker is to, I think that says $9.99 on that one. Lattimore is to $2.99 for the Saints. Jamal Williams for the Packers. Oh, that's a nice patch, guys. That's really nice. And that is numbered to 349. Looks like it's an on-card auto, but it is actually a sticker. But it's a nicely applied one, so it doesn't, like, scream sticker at you. Steve Young to $9.99. Gronk to $4.99. Wonder if it's awkward that they cut baby Gronk, you know? Like, is that going to make Big Brother Gronk feel badly towards his team since they cut baby brother? I don't know. A little Cooper Kupp for the Rams. That one also a sticker auto. I do like certified, but I am really looking forward to getting into absolute too. And it even came a day early. They shipped it out early because of the holiday, but of course there's very strict rules about when it can be broken, even if you do get it early. So I wouldn't be able to do anything with it anyway until release day, which is tomorrow. But I don't have it scheduled until Thursday night. Because oddly enough, the one I got today, that place told me they weren't even sure I would get it on Wednesday originally. They said I might not get it until Thursday. And the other place I bought some from said, yeah, you'll get it Wednesday, but I was just, I was nervous with the holiday, so I made it a Thursday break to be safe. TJ Watt to $9.99 for the Steelers. Mike Williams for the Chargers. And the Mike Williams is to $3.99 on the materials hit. James Harrison. Love my James Harrison. Corey Davis again for the Titans. So they have you got a pair of Corey Davis at this point, Titans. Maybe, good grief. I don't know why they, I complain about this all the time, but why do they have to put the cards going in 17 different directions? This is to $4.99 on the Larry Fitzgerald, and then a Khalil Mack gold team. Andy Dalton to $2.99. Tom Brady insert. And we'll play the ever-changing card direction game. Derek Rivers to $9.99 for the Patriots. Chris Wormley to $2.99 for the Ravens. I'm kind of stacking our inserts and numbered cards off to the right just in case anybody wants to recap those. Usually you guys don't, but just in case. Mike Glennon to $99. This guy again, I keep saying this guy because I can't really say his name. But this one is to $25, so you have at least 3 numbered cards for him, and that one is the lowest to $25 so far. Although at the rate we're going, I wouldn't be surprised if you pull yet some more for him. Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs, another nice patch there. That one is numbered to $3.49. Got your second color in it, so that's always a good thing. And where did there he is. Another Tom Brady gold team. Ickey Woods to $3.99, I think that said. Another Mike Glennon. This one to $4.99. And we have Aaron Donald for the Rams, numbered to 15. That is number 11 of 15 on the Aaron Donald. So that's a nice low-numbered little hit for you, Rams. And here's one of our certified shutdowns that is numbered. That one is 19 of 50, I believe that says. This is box number 3 that we're tearing into right now. You know what else we've got? If you guys didn't catch the break, was it last night? Everything's kind of run together. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I think that it was last night. If it wasn't then, it was the night before that we broke the first half of the case of Leaf Valiant. That was a pretty cool little product. I liked it a lot. Everything in there, of course, was very low numbered. The cards all came right out of the box in top loaders and sleeves. None of this opening packs stuff. And then, of course, we knew one of them was going to be graded in every box. And not just graded 9.5 or higher, guaranteed. So I was anxious to get into it, and I was glad when we did. We pulled some nice stuff out of it, including a little Trubisky and some others. This is to $2.99 for the Raiders. That one to $9.99. Yancey is $2.99. Terrell Davis to $9.99. Terrell Pryor is $2.50. And for those of you who aren't logged in, and maybe you can't see chat, I think you have to be logged in to see chat. At least that's what somebody has told me. Marshall is on here asking if anyone wants to trade for his Elvin Bethea mini helmet, because he has another one apparently. So I'm assuming he hit the one tonight. I'm assuming you did, Marshall. So that would mean he has two. So if you're not logged into chat and you want to trade mini helmets with Marshall, there you go. Jake Butt coming out for the Broncos, and that one is numbered to 99, and I'm glad to see that one. I have to tell you, because I have not seen a whole lot of Jake Butt signatures, and he's assuming that he comes back well from the injury that he suffered his senior year in college. That kid's going to be pretty good. So I'm happy to see that one coming out for the Broncos. This is to $4.99, Deshaun Watson Gold Team. Oh, my Josh Dobbs for my Pittsburgh Steelers. Always happy to see him come out. Or any of my Steelers as far as that goes. Happy to see any and all Steelers at any time. That one is to $4.99 for the OBJ. A little Kenny Golladay for the Lions, and that is a nice looking patch to $499. It's actually a really nice looking patch. Got all four colors and a big chunk of material. Very nice. Of course, that's the thing about certified, right? We always get such good materials out of them. That's to $9.99. A little Dak Prescott material. I was hoping that was going to be signed for you, but it is to $199 on the Dak Prescott. I'm sure that's game used, but because it's not, it says player worn. It doesn't say game used, but anyway, that's a nice little hit for the Cowboys. Terry Bradshaw to $2.99 for the Steelers. Still can't get used to seeing Adrian Peterson in a Saints uniform. But, you know, there's something about when you're breaking cards and you see the, you know, Panini always, or most of the time, the hits are, you know, facing the opposite way. You see the back of it first. And there's always something about, like, that moment where you see the back of it, you know who the player is, but you haven't flipped it yet to know if it's going to be autograph or material or both. That's, like, my favorite part of a break. Because there's that moment of anticipation where all things are possible. Kind of like when you play the lottery and the days up until the draw, even though you know you're probably not going to hit the lottery, and that probably wasn't going to be a one-of-one signed Dak Prescott, but yet there's that time in between where you get to think about what it could be, and I think that's my favorite part. Now you guys all think I'm crazy, right? Oh well, I have to do something to amuse myself because you guys aren't chatting with me tonight. Everybody's so quiet. Stacey Coley for the Vikings, if I can manage to not have it stick to the card behind it. And Stacy here is numbered to 5. How about that? 4 of 5 on the Stacy Coley for the Minnesota Vikings. Nice little hit there. And if, guys, if you want that or anything else that you pull in any break with me in a one-touch, send me a message on eBay. Let me know. I'm always happy to do that. Just at whatever, you know, my cost is, plus the PayPal fees. Usually ends up being about $3 unless it's some weird size of something. So here's another Dak Prescott material, but this one's numbered to 25, and it's a much nicer piece of material. And of course, this is the one where we've got the little bumped corner down here. You know, we've got a little bit of chipping and bumping on that lower right corner. And it's like, why couldn't that have been on the one that was not as nice and not numbered to 25? But that's what they do to us sometimes. So two nice Dak Prescott materials for the Cowboys. The 1 to 25 is especially nice. Nice looking patch, and always nice to get a Dak Prescott numbered that low. Baker to $2.99, I think that said. Could have said $4.99, but I think it said $2.99. Alvin Kamara for the Saints, and it is to $399. Allen Robinson to $4.99. Oh yeah, football, I mean, absolute football hits, like I said, hits tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's to $9.99 on the John Riggins. And once we get back in the season, you know, I mean, that makes it a little more interesting too, for whatever reason. That's to $4.99 for the Von Miller. Well, it's more interesting for the rookies because we get a chance to see what we're investing in, right? I mean, like, have we chosen wisely, as Yoda might say? That is to $2.99 on the OBJ. But on our veteran players, you know, I don't think it doesn't really make that much difference on their value, whether we're in or out of season. Eric Decker to $99 for the Jets. But it does make a difference for the rookies, for sure. Adoree Jackson to $9.99. Chad Hansen to $50. There's a Zeke gold team. A little Chris Godwin for the Bucks. Oh, that's a beautiful patch. That is numbered to 349, and in any other series besides Certified, because their patches are so nice to begin with, that card would be numbered, what, probably to 25 or 49 at the most with a patch that nice. That is the beautiful thing about Certified. They give us some exceptional material. And maybe a tiny little bit of chipping down there in the lower corner, but you guys all know by now that's how these things come out of the pack quite often. There is Von Miller to 25 on the Certified Champions insert. That brings us to box number 5 of 6. But you know, I guess the other thing about preseason card releases, it can really go either way, you know, like with a rookie. If they've been seriously hyped, then a lot of times you're going to be paying a pretty good little amount to acquire that team that has that rookie preseason. But if you like somebody that hasn't been really hyped a lot, that you just personally think is going to do very well, you can get some really good deals on it this time of year. Sorry about that. And then, of course, once they get on the field and start to sort themselves out, then all those pricing matrix scenarios change around again. Grant Jayla, the mini helmets have been done. They were first up tonight. They are already done. They, you guys probably remember better than I do. If you guys remember who we pulled, and you're in chat, would you throw it up there for Grant Jayla? We definitely had a Steeler, we had a Packer, we had an Oiler, which of course goes to the Titans, and then I don't remember beyond that. Geno Atkins /99 for the Bengals. Jabril Peppers /99 for the Browns. A little Pat Mahomes for the Chiefs. Let's hope this one's signed. And it is. And oh man, that is a beautiful patch as well. That's part of the number, I guess. That's what it looks like anyway. It is numbered /99 with the nice Patrick Mahomes hit, making the Kansas City Chiefs really happy about now, I imagine. Because that was a nice one and a nice low number to go along with it, relative to the others anyway. That is /999. This is /299 for the Emmitt Smith, Pat Mahomes Gold Team. There is Rashard Matthews for the Titans. This one is numbered /99. There is Jamie Collins /499. Cam Robinson /999. Steve Young, was that $199? No, $499. Man, I am having trouble catching those numbers tonight. Well, I got one stuck there. Jonathan Allen /299. That is /999. Some Deshaun Kaiser for the Browns, and Deshaun is /399. Would be nice if he ends up doing well up there in Cleveland. That is /499 on the Golden Tate. All right, last box of certified coming at you. Oh, there was a Buffalo Bill. If you're still on there, Grant Jayla, there was a Thurman Thomas for the Buffalo Bills. I've been sitting here ever since you asked me that question, trying to go through in my head and think who the fourth and fifth ones were, beyond the Steelers and the Packers and the Titans. One of them was a Bill, and then the other one was the one we had to look up, but I'm blanking on which team it was because it was between two, and I keep thinking of the one that I think it wasn't. So I don't want to say it because I'll say it wrong, and then you'll think, oh, I've got that team, and yeah, I don't know. My memory is not always the most reliable when I'm doing breaks because I tend to just keep it in that short-term memory long enough to spit it out loud and then move on to the next thing. Carson Wentz /299. Tre'Davious White to 299. Trubisky Gold Team. A little Devontae Booker for the Broncos, and that one is $2.99. Doug Flutie to $9.99. Whoops. Was that numbered? That was numbered. I put that in the wrong place. Des Bryant is numbered to $4.99. I stuck him in the incorrect spot. Here's a little Joe Mixon for the Bengals. That one is numbered 250. That's also a nice hit. Deshaun Kaiser Gold Team. This one is numbered. It is 19 of 99. Icasa After Football. This is the last of the football. Then we have Onyx Platinum Elite Baseball, followed by Clearly Authentic Baseball. Jamal Adams to $9.99. A little Davis Webb for the Giants to $3.99. Warren Moon to $4.99, and of course that says Houston Oilers again. Houston Oilers things always go to the Titans. Cards and items always stay with their franchise. And Houston Oilers, Tennessee Titans, all the same franchise. That is to $99. And Marcus Williams is to $9.99. So we're coming up on the last of it here. Terrell Pryor to $50 for the Redskins. A little Dalvin Cook for the Vikings. And that one is also to $99. Nice big, probably part of a number. Part of a letter, most likely, one of the two. And then our last two cards are those two. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to move our base cards over here onto the sorting mat, and then we're going to recap our hits buzzing through certified here. And then we'll be rolling into some baseball. If you guys want to look through the numbered inserts or whatever, again, there's a huge stack of them. If you do, jump into chat and tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to buzz through the materials and the autographs in the recap here. And this, you know, we're going through this fairly quickly. This is just in case you jumped in late and missed part of it. That Dak Prescott to 25 is very nice. I just wish we didn't have the bad little edge down there in that lower corner. Is unfortunate on that one. And there's the other Dak Prescott, which doesn't have the bad edge. All right, those were the materials only hits. Let's take a look at our signatures and materials with signatures recap. That Pat Mahomes patch is one of my favorites tonight. I have to say, it's pretty nice. That one obviously should have gone with materials only. I had it stacked in the wrong spot. And this is my other patch that I really like tonight on the Godwin. Of course, our Stacy Coley numbered to 5. That's the lowest number hit that we pulled out tonight. Another Kareem Hunt. And then we wrap it up with Jamal Williams. So that has certified in the books, wrapped up, ready to go. Which I'm pretty sure is going to bring us to Onyx. Authenticated is going to be before Clearly Authentic. So I'm going to get these out. And these are numbered all over the place because we broke this case up into quarter cases. So they're numbered on both of the long sides. So I'm going to have to stack them up and number them on the end tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure everybody was there. Of course, I guess I'd figure that out when I numbered it anyway. But I'm telling you, I'm not thinking clearly today. Just not thinking clearly. It's what happens when you don't get enough rest, I think. So we're going to do, you know, the same thing we've done with our past breaks in that, well, that's a 9. We know that's a 9. It's a big seam there. I couldn't write on it. That random will choose which of those 10 that we actually open up tonight. And then the remaining 5 will be in our final break. All right, so that gives us 7, 6, 1, 9, and 10. Number 7, 6, 1, 9, 10. I'm not going to remember that. Gotta write that down. Okay. That's 7, 6, 1, 9, and 10. There we go. So our last 5 boxes will be in the next break, which honestly, I don't know if I have scheduled yet or not. And we're supposed to find in here 2 autographed cards per box. I will tell you up front, some of the boxes we've opened did not have 2 cards in them. We've opened at least probably 2 or 3 boxes that only had 1 signature. We have not yet pulled out anything that I think is the case hit, because it's supposed to be, you know, a major rookie hit from a major manufacturer. We did pull out 1 card that was from another manufacturer, but it wasn't a major, it was a score, you know, and it wasn't a major player nor a major hit. So I don't know really, honestly, what that was doing in there, but I don't think that was the case hit, at least not according to their literature. I think indicates, you know, it's supposed to be kind of a bombs away sort of deal. So as far as I know, we have not yet hit it, unless that little weird card was supposed to be it, which if it was, would be very disappointing, I think. Then, in addition to our 2 signature cards, we're going to find base cards for all of the primary rookies in here. So, and there'll be the same base cards in each one of these packs. So there'll be, you know, Bichette, McKenzie, Nicky Lopez, Kevin Maytan, PJ Wilson, Carlos Rincon. We're going to find in every box those exact same cards. Our first signature is Kevin Maytan. This one is numbered 250. And of course, these are on-card autos. He's supposed to be really good, so it's good to stock up on that one, I think. Here's a little Alvarez. And that one is numbered to 225. And of course, you guys know most of these were listed by player name. And there is the category that is for case hits. And it also says any other players. And that's in case we pull out another unusual card like the one we pulled, the score card. And Acuna and Groom are the last 2 that we'll find base cards for in every pack. I'll just go ahead and move them up to the front this time so we get them out of the way. And there is Alvarez again, although, yeah, I guess it's, is that this? No, it's not the same card, because that one says, the other one said Cuba, and this one says Platinum Picks or whatever. And this, obviously a redemption for Tristan McKenzie. I guess it doesn't matter if that code was showing on there or not, because you have to send the actual card in with it. Of course, it would have been better if maybe they didn't have the code just popping up there. As far as I know, they don't have any way to redeem any of those online anyway. I think they do all have to be mailed in. So the physical card, I mean. And we're getting ready to hit another redemption. This is Carlos Rincon. And this redemption is for Jason Groom, which is on the list as J Groom. And I learned this the last time because, you know, on their checklist, they call him J Groom. On the redemption, they call him Jason Groom. If you Google it or look it up on minorleaguebaseball.com, MILB.com, you know, it's Jason and then in quotes, J. See, there again, they call him J there. They call him Jason on that one, but same guy. Alvarez again, because we just seem to really like Alvarez tonight, because that's the third one for him. And then another Tristan McKenzie redemption. So got a big pile of Tristan McKenzie going on. And I guess we would say the same thing to them that we say to Topps and Panini, which is, hey, could you maybe do a little bit better job with your randomization? Of course, then we tried to double randomize by letting random.org pick some, and still we're seeing a lot of duplication. Here is Bo Bichette. That is always a nice one to hit, because that kid is going to be pretty good, I think. And then Ronald Acuna. Another nice one to have on hand. And you guys probably noticed there's, you know, a lot of these have some chipping and kind of edge wear and things along the bottoms and the corners. And honestly, sometimes they just have them cut a little oddly. Tonight, they're not as bad as some nights you see, but anyway. So we have a redemption for Tristan McKenzie, a redemption for J Groom, which I know it says Jason on there, but it is J Groom. And then our redemption number 2 for Tristan McKenzie. We had 3 Alvarez hits. Lots of them. Ronald Acuna, Bo Bichette, Carlos Rincon, and Kevin Maitan. Maitan, whichever way you're supposed to say that. So there we go with Onyx Platinum Elite. We have just the one set left, the last 5 boxes, which will come out, I don't know, I don't think I have that break listed yet, so I'll try to get that listed pretty soon so we can buzz through the rest of that. That is going to bring us to Clearly Authentic. And did I not put the spreadsheet up before Platinum Elite? I didn't, did I? Did I get all carried away and forget to do it? I think I might have. So let's pull it up now, because I think I forgot to put it there. So there it is. This is what we just broke, and I stupidly, I think, forgot to show it to you. So now you can see it as we go down through here. And then we're going to scroll back over to Clearly Authentic is going to be next. Let me get that up. And here we go. This is 20 boxes of 2017 Clearly Authentic Baseball. This is a full case break. It is the last Clearly Authentic that I have, and this is break number 7. So, of course, same format that you guys are accustomed to seeing, with our team names on one side, winning bidders across from it. The only difference you will see there for the Diamondbacks, and then down here for the Rangers and the Rays and the Blue Jays, they were not listed for sale because there are no hits in the product for those 4 teams. So that's why they are not listed. And, you know, just in general, if I'm aware of the fact that something doesn't have a hit for a team in it, I will not list that team for sale in the break. Now, sometimes there might be an occasion where I'm not aware of the fact that there's no hit for it. And in that case, if you guys are ever aware of a situation where there's a product where there's no hits for something, but you see I have the team listed, please let me know, because I would not intentionally want to do that, because that's not a fair or right way to be, of course. Checklist is usually so extensive, you know, that I don't even worry about it. You usually just figure most of the time there's going to be hits for all the teams in this stuff, but every once in a while you run across a product where there are not. If you haven't done a break of Clearly Authentic before tonight, there are 20 boxes, of course, here, and each one of these will have one encased autographed card inside it. We will have, the majority of them will be our current active players. And then we will have 2 case hits. And the case hits can be active players, but on a reprint card. For instance, you know, there was an acetate reprint of Buster Posey's rookie card, was one of our case hits that obviously was signed. Or they can be retired players. We've pulled Nolan Ryan and Johnny Bench and Frank Robinson and Wade Boggs and I don't even know who all else. So we should find 2 case hits, which are older cards that have been reprinted in this acetate technology. And then the remainder will be our current players. We've pulled a couple of Aaron Judge out of the cases that we've had. They were redemptions, so he's not live in this product, but he definitely has redemptions in here. And as a whole, we've pulled some really nice stuff. I will say sometimes their randomization is better than other cases. Sometimes it seems like we get a lot of hits for one team, and then other cases it's more spread out more equitably, so you never kind of know on that. But one team that I think comes out without fail, I don't think we've opened any Clearly Authentic without hitting the Cardinals. Like, the Cardinals are prevalent in Clearly Authentic. At least in the cases I've had. All right, here we go. Time to see who we've got. First out is Tyler Glasnow, 250 for the Pirates. Roman Quinn for the Phillies. Matt Olson for the A's. Actually, there's usually a pretty good number of Oakland A's in here, too, as a matter of fact. And there's a Cardinal. I told you we'd find one, and that is Alex Reyes for this one. A redemption, Anthony Rizzo for the Cubbies. And in the green parallel, so which one is green numbered to? Well, we'll have to find one of the green ones. I can't remember what it's numbered to, but another Cardinal. This one, Luke Weaver. Here's one of our case hits. And tonight it is Wade Boggs, 2/135 for the Red Sox. We've pulled him a couple of times. Another Tyler Glasnow. This one is /99, and that is our green parallel. So that means your Anthony Rizzo redemption will be numbered to 99 when you get it. Darcy. You know what? I don't pull Tyler Glasnow every single time, but when I do pull him, I often find him in there more than once, but I definitely haven't pulled him every time. And how about a little 1 of 1 for the Yankees with the Tanaka? Oh, sweet. We've only pulled one other 1 of 1 out of Clearly Authentic, so it is nice to find this one for the Yankees with the Tanaka. And here's Tyler Glasnow number 3. So this goes to my point about they don't always randomize very well. So Pirates, you're super happy tonight with 3 Tyler Glasnows so far. A little Alex Bregman for the Astros. Find him in here quite often as well. Our next case hit, Chipper Jones. Very nice. Chipper to 110 for the Braves. Pretty cool. Pretty cool pulling Chipper out. Just let. Did you have the Braves? Is that your Chipper Jones, or are you wooing over all those Tyler Glasnows? I don't know which one. I don't know which one you're wooing over. Oh, how about a little Benintendi to 50 for the Red Sox? Nice hit with a nice low number. Ah, you've got the Pirates. Well, you are loading up, my friend. You are overrun with Tyler Glasnow tonight. Jarrell Cotton for the A's. I thought maybe you weren't on here tonight. You usually say hi. I didn't see you in chat. I thought you were off doing something else. There is Lucas Giolito for the Sox. The White Sox, I should say, to be specific. Hunter Renfroe for the Padres. Jose De Leon for the Dodgers to 99. Jose Altuve to 99 for the Astros. That's a nice one. I think we've only pulled him twice, maybe. Jake Thompson to 25 for the Phillies. And oh, Red Sox, you're killing it. Another Benintendi. So now you have 2 Benintendis and a Wade Boggs. That's a pretty good little haul for you, Red Sox, out of one case, I think. All right, so let's review this. We'll go through it one more time. Red Sox. I got to say, though, this is the star of the show tonight. The 1 of 1 Tanaka for the Yankees is definitely the star of the show, in my opinion, anyway. Another hit for the Red Sox with the Wade Boggs. Hit for the Cubbies with the Rizzo Redemption. First of 2 for the Astros with the Altuve. Jake Thompson for the Phillies. Jose De Leon for the Dodgers. First Tyler Glasnow for the Pirates. The second Tyler Glasnow for the Pirates. At least you also have a different image on there, so that's always helpful. Luke Weaver for the Cardinals. Alex Reyes for the Cardinals. Matt Olson for the A's. Roman Quinn for the Phillies. Tyler Glasnow number 3 for the Pirates. Hunter Renfroe Padres. Giolito White Sox. Jarrell Cotton for the A's. Benintendi number 2, this one to 50 for the Red Sox. Chipper Jones for the Braves. And Alex Bregman for the Astros. You know, this might be the first one. Is this the only other one where I didn't pull a Reds card? I don't know. We might have had one more, but we've pulled some really nice Cincinnati Reds cards along the way too. So, all right, guys, that is it for tonight. That is the last break of this evening. Of course, you guys know I break almost every night. New stuff goes up almost every night. And Shipping wise, again, if you jumped in late, I will get this to you as quickly as I can. A lot of it is just going to depend on the situation with my grandmother and how well she does or does not do. That obviously will impact my ability to be available for shipping and things like that. So that's kind of my situation. And guys, thank you. I appreciate you very much. I hope I will see you again soon. In the meantime, have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.